Okay. Ooh, oops. I haven't used the my webcam in a while. I'll do it next stream. I'll do it next stream. So what we're doing today. So what we're doing. Oh, I need to. I was gonna remember to do this. I could just. Okay, I forget exactly what stop doing. Stream. Just surprised he didn't get stuck in the. Okay, I gotta. I still gotta figure that out. Like, what the heck is going on with that? But yeah, you guys can see enough. But what I'm basically gonna try to do is do some level design. And as you can see, there's these little blocks here, placeholders, that I just want to set up. But what I want to do is I want to create or recreate this little picture from Google Maps. This area, 17th and Broadway, with these buildings, essentially. And I've started already with building or doing a lot of the sprite stuff, but I just want to see. I'm trying to what's the word? Workshopping, I guess. I want to make sure what I'm doing is the right way to do it or a good way to do it for me. So I'm going to like recreate that picture with sprites, look at it and go like, okay, yeah, I can do the rest of this, figure out where I want to place all these blocks first, and then I can do the art later. That's essentially what we're doing today. So it might not be that long of a stream, but yeah. I guess I could have the so yeah, we're just you guys. I'm using a sprite specifically so you guys can see instead of what you call it, Paint, Microsoft Paint. That's like just. Oh, but then there's this blackboard. Yeah, faster. It's not how it works. Oh, no. So I just got to make sure that I'm doing stuff on the left side, so to speak. So We made some red bricks, and they're kind of orangey. This burgundy type one is fine. Yeah, this is pretty chill. We're gonna be chill today. What's that big? I don't think I should worry about this stuff at the bottom here. The gates and the windows and stuff like that. I feel like that's detailed. I'll just work on the top, essentially. The bricks and the I feel like I've already mapped them out in my head, though. The very next picture. So, yeah, to zoom in. I guess I could work on this one first. Which one? I don't know what the part between the bricks are called. I guess it's cement, but I feel like there would be a word for it after it cooled down and in use. But yeah, it has lighter cement. I don't know if those colors will clash together. So just start doing something. Like I remember whatever. But so a lot of people deal with the fear of failure, you know, huge problem in our society with a lot of people. And I felt that I've gotten past that to a respectable degree. And you know, I have. I don't really fear failure that much, not anymore. My problem though is the fear of mediocrity. That terrifies me. And so I'm usually into this, I usually put myself in this position where I feel like I have to do it right or competently the first time, to the point I'm doing so much prep work I don't even start it. Yeah, that kills me. And so it's very important to just do it, if that makes any sense. Maybe this shade of pink is the right one. Jimmy, Jimmy, my guy. How do you look next to these? Get over here. No compliment to you. I think which one was this color? This one. So I probably should use that one. How easy it. So I would copy this one. Me down. Copy. It's pretty nice actually. Okay, so now let me copy it again and see how they would look with different cement colors. Still going. No, it isn't. That's it. Whoops. This one's already looking to be too light. But I don't hate it either. The problem though is Jimmy's color palette, no, not color palette, but Jimmy's character design is actually a little bit too detailed. And it's specifically because his shadow is part of his design. And so if he stands next to something that doesn't have that level of detail, it looks a little bit awkward. So I think this one's fine. Guess I can. I guess I can do that here. I'm looking at the picture now. Jimmy is about the size of this, at least half the size of the store. So if I look at the picture, it's about 4 blocks high. That's gonna be the outer piece. Which I'm not, where is it? Yeah, luckily they meld together fairly well. I'm happy about that. Sweet too. This one? What's a good color palette for those bricks? I think this one. Even though it's beige, or maybe I can make it. Maybe I can use this, but then 16 by 16. So many Jimmys. Oh, there's already one over here. I'm tripping. Let's see. Kind of whitish. What if I use gray and mixed it in with that? It might blend into the background, unfortunately. I mean, it does, but I can see it. Let me inverse it. I do like this one more. But let me try out those other bricks too. So we can just get. Ooh. A fourth one just to see it. It's all right so far. Actually, should have kept their colors close together. Hmm. So, individually, this one I feel like looks the best, but I feel that the red bricks complement this tone of orange, beige, whatever, a little bit better. But I do need to change these cement marks, cement lines. So I'm gonna peruse with that. Peruse? It's a word somewhere in the English language. Hmm. What's so crazy is that I forget the name of this phenomenon, I guess, but like the gray that I'm putting on these beige bricks, it looks, I don't know, it looks like a little bluey, little silverish, but that's just because of like how it looks next to the beige, while this one is just straight up gray. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's getting closer. Maybe I should just actually just use black. Oh yes, Solasta came out, or Solasta 2 came out with the demo. And I've played Solasta 1 for about maybe 2 hours altogether. But I really respect Solasta. Like I really do. Doesn't look too great. Hmm. So I'm probably gonna play that next stream, Solasta 2, the demo. I don't know how long it is though. I'd say that, but I still need to beat the path. Excuse me. I still need to beat the Pathfinder games. Because Humble Bundle, glorious program, the Humble Bundle had Wrath of the Righteous and Kingmaker on sale one time. I think it was under like maybe 14 bucks or whatever. Like it's just in my library chilling. Definitely got to get on those too before I even think about Celeste. But then again, it is just a demo. It's probably going to take 2 hours too, at most. I feel like the last one works. I wish there was just a darker gray, because the black is a little too intense, but it does. I don't know. It fits. It fits. I guess that's what's really important. All right, I'll use those. Just a big block. I think in that case, I can use these placeholder blocks. Need to make it a bit more sandy, but that's fine. Maybe this one will do. It is about 2 blocks long. I feel like that's about right in terms of height. So that's good. No, I probably should have did one of them first. Man, how does that look? I'm just gonna do this this lower left section, not all of it. There's a sandiness to that brick texture. This is better than MS Paint to a certain extent, because I feel like MS Paint is a lot better for doing like simple stuff. Like if I wanted to make a singular sprite for whatever reason, a singular 16 by 16 sprite, I would use MS Paint. But for larger, bigger, bigger, I don't know, larger scale work like this, I can see the appeal. feel like black looks better. The problem with the black is that I feel that it would clash too much with Jimmy. Maybe it's a doozy. I mean, it's supposed to be detailed anyway, so maybe that doesn't really matter. 32 by 32. That's fine for. Also, I've been watching the anime Castlevania. I watched the first two seasons with Trevor and Sifa. Amazing series. 10 out of 10 anime. It's great. But then when I got to Nocturne a couple years back when it came out, I could not vibe with the I mean, don't get me wrong. Part of it was just me being butthurt. Aw, Trevor and Sifa are gone. But the other part is like I couldn't really vibe with, I don't know, like the voice direction, and as I'm still watching it, the art direction either. Because if you what's the word, isolate, if you isolate any particular frame in that anime, isolate any particular dialogue from that show, they're all bangers, don't get me wrong. But when you put them together in a sequence, for some reason it just doesn't hit as much as you think it does. That said though, the vac the black villain vampire woman, whatever her name was, they really ate when they made her. They ate when they designed her. They ate when they gave her her personality. They ate and left no crumbs whatsoever. People are starving, but they eaten. That's how well they ate with that character. I just wanted to point that out. Should make a still. Okay, let's say for the left side, I'm gonna use these bricks or this sprite, and then on the right side, I'll use the bricks. It's supposed to be two down, yeah. That's about right. Hmm. Yep. I guess I could make like a little gate, or I could just use these. Yeah, I'll use these. Carriage way. 32. Which one's 32 by 32? This is 32 by 32. Or 16 by 16. Probably like overcomplicating it. This process in my head that I'm trying to do. So instead, 32 by 32. We'll just reuse these bricks because that's kind of what it is. A little too different. What the viewer experience is pretty good because I don't know how much that picture is in the way for you guys. This should fit in perfectly. Yeah. And this. Oh god. Let me just make it. I can make it black for the time being. I can delete it later. No, I need to use a color that I'm not using, so I'll make it green. It's gonna look weird. Gonna look weird. You guys are gonna like it with your eyes. Bear with me. Okay. I feel like it would look better with the details finally added in, but... And also I just thought about it. The building. And these little symbols. It would be better if I had, if the cement in the middle was a lighter tone, so I can like make out these real quick. And I think I will do that. I do need a darker cement. Just remember, Twitch is deleting all the VODs for people, or there's going to be a 100-hour limit on VODs, and it's like that's kind of crazy, don't you think? Like, for one, it's sudden, and for two, it's not that big of a storage space. Like even I am over 100 hours of VODs. They'll do. I think I'm at 197 hours of VODs, and like I'm a small streamer who's not even affiliate yet. That's really crazy. Maybe I should just add in detail. So the problem with well, the problem for me with a lot of sprites stuff, just Jimmy, oh god. As an example, maybe I can show it here actually. Jimmy James Jr. Let's turn it. I'm gonna lose my train of thought before I find this. Who shows this one? So a problem that I have with a lot of sprites is that you can see that the origin of Jimmy is in the bottom center, and the reason I have it like that is because every single thing Jimmy does is reflected. So I code everything on the right side of him, and then it just reflects that when he turns to the left side, right? That's how I operate in Game Maker. Maybe there's a better way to do it, I don't know. That's how I do it. So that's why Jimmy's sprite, well, it's 66 by 66 because I doubled it, but his original sprite is 33 by 33. It is odd specifically so I can reflect him and stuff like that. And in case I ever want to make something symmetrical, I can, or put something in the middle of something symmetrical, I can. And so the problem now is that these sprites are 16 by 16 or soon to be 32 by 32, while Jimmy is 33 by 33. So he's gonna be off here and there. And I don't know how to feel about that. Oh yeah. The reason I brought that up is because I'm dealing with that right now, because I can't make this cross completely in the center of these bricks because it's all even. So there is no center. It doesn't exist. The only way to do it is if I make 4 blocks in total, or 3 blocks in total. What? Maybe I should do 3 blocks. Then I'll get a gray. Let's see. So if I this, am I cheating the system? Ooh, I should probably yeah, I guess I don't have to if it's just this one. If it doesn't work out, I'll just copy and paste the other ones. I can go all the way down first, and then I can make the arms later. Arms? Does a cross have arms, or is it literally just the cross of the cross? It's so weird. English is so weird. That just made me uncomfortable. Like, what's the cross part called of a cross? Is it just a cross? And if that's the cross, then like, what's the entire thing? Because it can't be a cross if a small part of it is the cross. Semantics. I'll tell you. I'll tell you what. Oh my gosh, does this fit perfectly? No, no it doesn't. No it doesn't. I guess it doesn't really have to. 1, 2, 3, 4. It'd be a little weird if I would do it right there, so we'll do it here. Let me just go ahead. Okay, so not there then. I'm not mad at this. This is alright. Oh, I am a little mad. This is the wrong brick I'm putting it in. It's supposed to be the center brick. Like I said, I'm not mad at it. I think it's alright. It serves its purpose. I'm gonna do that. So, before I forget. Woohoo. Let me see. It's definitely in the center again. So maybe I just repeat the process. Then, instead of cross, I go diagonal. So this, no. It's a little weird to map out in my head. I think I'll have to take that. I ain't mad at this. Yeah, this is what we call adequate. Then let's put it here. No, there's like a. I do 3. Let's go with that. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 5. I'll do one more. This is only one building. How long am I gonna be here? I think you can see it. Yeah, okay. Now, Jimmy, how tall are you? This is about right. But for gameplay purposes, it might be too short. I think Jimmy can jump 3 blocks. That's such a strange sentence I just said. Oh, okay, so that's like 2.5. This is why I made them that way. Those little blocks, these placeholder blocks. So it's easier to measure. But yeah, Jimmy can jump 3 blocks, or 2.5. So that is about right. I'm gonna go back to the sprite. Jimmy can jump. It's 32. That's 2 blocks. And then 50, 48. About right here? Or am I tripping? That's about right. He has to double jump. Yeah. That's all right. That's all right. And I guess I could make that little bar real quick. The problem, I'm so sorry if that's jarring to zoom in and out like that, but yeah, I could make it separate. I think I'll do that. So 16. Set right there. So right here. Let's move right here. And it is gray. I feel like I tried to do something lazy, which is just gonna make things more difficult later. What? Oh, I must. Yeah, I still have this little part selected right there, so I wasn't allowed to draw. So I should just delete. Blue pinkish. Try both of these. How does this look? I think I can go for a silvery color if it's available. This one. Because it's dark enough to distinguish itself, but it's close enough to where it shouldn't clash too much. Yeah, sure. Now I want to like add in the rest of the detail, but I know that's just gonna take a long time and unnecessary if I'm being honest. No, I can do it, but that's also the problem. That is also the problem. At least add in. At least that's how it starts. First, and second, you guys heard that. Two, I guess it's four. So, what is this random? So I can use this color. No, like a darker one. I guess this pinkish color. And the palette that you see down there is the NES color palette. And I'm trying to mostly stay with that color palette. Also because I'm an artist. I'm not the greatest artist. Or, you know, that's not really my focus as a game designer. Essentially, is I don't want to take a whole bunch of time trying to figure out a color palette for this game when the NES color palette is right there. And also, I wanted to have some type of, what's the word? Unison, I guess, when it comes to this. I think, yeah, this is alright for the time being. Now that there. And then I gotta make that. Oh, that doesn't look too bad. Okay, so I am gonna have to speed this process along. I'm just gonna have to open the canvas up. How long have I been streaming? Almost an hour. It's not bad. I don't think I used these. So if you guys seen that picture long enough. It's about the same height, if just a little bit taller. Now, though, I feel like it is important to distinguish. I guess I can just use this. Types of bricks it is. I could just use gray. I feel like gray would work. Looks like the standard gray would be just fine too. One I already have over there. Thank God that it's just a brick. It's about the same. Hmm. I feel like it is 2x2 again. I'm gonna have to use this to separate them. It's about the size of a door. Use a blank tile. I think the wood is fine. That'll do. 3 total. And more bricks. Which should be 3 in total. A little jarring. Come on, just use the copyrighted switch sound. Just as a topper. Oh, well, I guess I'm using this. Let me just copy that real quick. And the last one. Sweet. I'm gonna make this metal piece. Use on Streamboat. That kind of move the space. No, I don't think I will. Hmm. Something about the sprite. Let me touch it up real quick. It's gonna bother me otherwise. It's a little weird, unfortunately. I think it's just because there's like half sprites. So I have to look at a little something like literally have to look like F16.8. I have to look like this. But then we'll have to go up too. But I guess the pillars are half. The idea of it is fine. These bricks are supposed to be pillars. I guess it's fine for right now. We gotta figure out this other building. Which is really strange looking. This one's about 3 blocks high. So that's 3248. It's kind of tougher. What do you got? These three? It could be three. There's no problem with that. Then I gotta figure out how I want to export them into Game Maker. Stuff like that. I was planning on doing today. I can use that wood once again. This one I can just make it red instead of blue and beige. It does. Red. Looks like a pinkish red or a brighter red. It does have like little divots. How much detail do I want to add in? I shouldn't ask myself that question. Is that too harsh? Probably is. I could use Jimmy's red. I cannot tell that difference. What the heck? Behold the weakness of masculinity. Okay, so it's this one. It's this one right here. Okay. Yeah, let me try this slightly darker one. Now, what do I use as an offset? Pink? Pink? I think this one's fine. This one's better. Second time. Slip to what I'm dealing with. So we use that one, which unfortunately makes this one. Gosh darn it. So many things to consider. F it, we ball. Oh, how do I want to do? Because let me show you guys real quick. In this picture, there's like worn out spots with stripes on it, and I can do that easily. I just want to know how I want to separate it. I'll probably just do it by the block. The 16 by 16 pixels. That's probably the way to go if I'm thinking about it. And then I think right here is where I want to break it off. So yeah, let's do that real quick. Okay, yeah, that's fine. You guys know what I'm doing. And I gotta reverse the colors so I can actually see it. And it's at the beginning of each new block. Oof. I say that, and then I do that to myself. Now, is that close enough? I think that's all right. I think that's an appropriate distance. Do I have to count all these 16 bits? Where do you start at? Who are you? Okay, so it's these little... Okay. And honestly, I can just be lazy. Don't tell my mama. And two. This little black spot right here, or the border. I could keep it blue. The problem though is that it's not a great color that complements the pink or the red. The problem, however, is, you know, I can make it either black or red. Make it black, or if I make it red, it's gonna blend in with the bricks. I make it black. Oh, okay, never mind. That's not that's not bad. I'll do that. I'll make it black. So let me get this pencil and just, I don't know, frazzle frizzle. That's a word. You can't prove it's not a word, because, you know, we're American and we use English. So argue with your parents. I'll take it and I won't look back. What's this final part? It's about the same thing. There's like 8 splits instead of, or splits that are 8 pixels long instead of 16. Does need to be black though. I'm gonna make it gray for the time being. Or oh, let me get this pink, and I'll make this side of that border pink. I'll make this side of the border pink. Oh no, Ryan, why would you do that? It looks so weird now. So weird, why would you do that? Aha! Oh wait, no, I'm tripping, hold on. I'm tripping, hold on. Aha! I'd say you guys can't see it, but like the bottom part, I'd say it's about 4 pixels big. So let me actually just grab this brown. That brown? I have a better wood. No? No, okay, okay. One, two, three. So about here. Maybe a bit too big. Plus, it's actually red. What about these? So, be two. Whoops. 2 pixels away. Actually, yeah, no, that's not bad. I have to change the colors, but yeah, that's not bad. This one. Is that the same red? No way. Yeah, so like it's weird because the white cement makes it look like a different red even though it's not. I was talking about that earlier. What was I looking for? I was looking for a red. It's different than a red I had, which I think is this one. We'll see if I'm wrong in a second. Matches with the pink too, so I'll take that. And then gray, which I'll probably have to use pink. Did I use pink here? Right here. Actually, let me see real quick. Okay, that works, but let me see. No. Let's be. I didn't use orange yet. Maybe this pink will actually put in some work. See it. That works. Yeah, they are right away. You gotta remember that. Pixel manipulation right here. Let me zoom out so I can see it at a distance. I think the orange does work. Actually, both of them work. Like this would make the most sense though. This pink. Now I think about it. Does it? How much sense am I making? Am I the Joker? Or am I reasonable? It should be a different pink, just so they stand out. And it doesn't seem like it's the same structure, if that makes sense. Alright, so I think this pink will do. The lighter shade. We'll go with that. Probably just make strings again. Nope, no lie, I'm tripping. Balcony tie. Like I said, the divots closer together. So it's not 16 by 16, or it's not a 16 pixel gap, it's 18 pixel gap. So I think what I could do is literally just copy and paste this. Oh no, but it's black. It's not. Okay, so what I have to do? Like, digital? What's the middle part of this? 8 right here. This is actually hard to. This one. Okay, that one's easy. Okay, I can do that. Gas. Okay, we fixed it. Just like Jimmy for mouthwashing. That's a terrible joke. I'm so sorry. What a great game. I wish I played it. Definitely wish I played it. I don't know, because, like, obviously I'm broke. It's not a great situation to be in. I can just actually eye it. I don't have to get a picture reference. But it really sucks that there's a lot of games where, because I don't know for sure if I would like it or not, I would, opt in just to watch a playthrough. And then, after the fact, it's like, oh wait, no, I actually would have really liked this game. And the worst part about it is that I don't feel like there is a universe or any circumstance where I would have given a lot of games a chance unless I knew I would have liked it after watching it. That's such a strange predicament. I feel like enough people could relate to that for it to be considered a phenomenon or be given a name. Because there's this movie, very old movie, the one with the I See Dead People, where that line originated. And there was this plot twist that I heard about that made me go like, wow, if I'd known that plot twist was there, I would have watched that movie. But now I know the plot twist, and I can't I can't watch the movie with, completely blind anymore. Ooh, do I want to try graffiti? That's what it shows in this picture. Because I did tell myself that I wanted to try it. Making pixel graffiti. That's very difficult though. Very difficult. What's the canvas? It covers this third window, so it should be. I need a black that's not black as black, which is impossible. Yeah, if I use dark black, it's gonna clash heavily with Jimmy's colors. I want to at least separate it with this gray right here. Played The Messenger, and I was really glad that I played it, after beating it. It's like, wow, this game is really great. And then I felt bad because darn, I wish I streamed it or recorded my playthrough. And I felt the same way about Katana Zero. Because I think I played Katana Zero because it was on Game Pass and I had it. I was like, okay, might as well use Game Pass. I got a whole month. And I was just playing a lot of games that I didn't think I would care about, so to speak, per se. And those two games after beating them, I was like, damn, I could have recorded this. I could have streamed this. I could have done something. Because they were really great games. It was very unfortunate. What's even the graffiti for that? One thing I hate about graffiti, at least for me, is that it's very hard to read. What are these things? And it's just a gang. I don't mean to sound like, I don't know, a concerned mother, a concerned soccer mom, but legit, it's just a gang. Or it's just a solo artist. I can use image search. I can use image search for Gemini. Where's my... Yeah, let me, that wasn't important. Oh, okay, never mind. It wasn't important. I'm in this Discord. I'm in this Discord for a class/project. It's like, oh my gosh, someone pinged me specifically for this Discord/project. It's probably really important. And then I just saw that they liked the picture I sent of my cat. I'm like, oh, okay, all right, that's fine then. No big deal. So I'm using Google Gemini. Patch. Is this graffiti gang affiliated? Because I don't want to promote gangs. And I don't mean that in like a... I mean, I don't like gangs, but I don't mean in like a F you if you're in a gang type of thing, because it's definitely a culture that I grew up around. And so in a weird, strange way, there's... it's hard to explain, right? Because personally, I don't like gangs. And not to say that a lot of people from Gary are cool with gangs, because that's just not true. What I mean is there is some type of strange, disconnected, far removed association with gangs that garners this weird, strange respect for them, and I can't explain that in any weird way. So when I say I don't want it to be gang affiliated, it's not just F gangs, despite me personally hating gangs, but anyway, it doesn't know. That's what Google Gemini told me. If you are connected, or if you are concerned about gang activity in your area, it's best to contact local law enforcement. Really? I'm just gonna assume this is an artist. I guess nah, I can use this as a canvas. You have to draw like this though. No, but it's the top half. Okay, so this is so strange. I'm gonna get this green just so it's a different color. And then I'm gonna have to grab this gray and put it in here. Ah, frick. It fused. Darn it. It's a good thing I noticed that. Let me isolate these real quick. Okay, then I grab this gray and place it here. Because the graffiti's using a lot of blacks. So I need to draw the black first, and then I'm going to fill in the black at the bottom so it looks similar to this. So yeah, we're gonna use black, the best color in the world. Which technically isn't a color, but I don't got time for strange whatchamacallits debates like that. You know, it technically isn't a color, but because color is part of the visible light spectrum, and then black is supposed to be light literally turned off. Like it's technically not a color. But then if you would say that, then technically cold isn't a temperature, because cold doesn't technically exist. It's just the lack of heat. But I feel like I feel like people who go that deep into semantics, linguistics, and etc. are wasting their time, because it's maybe it's not like a whole thing, but it's a phenomenon. It's a concept that we use to describe things. Black is black, cold is cold, you know? Maybe I'm just tired. I haven't gone to sleep yet. I just realized that. I'm gonna assume this is a B. You're a B and you're gonna be. You're gonna be. You're a B and you're gonna be. Good. Can I fit all of this? Can I fit all of this on there? We're about to find out. Fix this O up a bit more. We get this gray. So I can have an eraser. Do this now. Yeah. I ain't mad at that. What the? Is that a cube? What is that? Looks like an R that lost its way. I was gonna say I can do the stars later, but I feel like this star in particular is really letting it move. can't finish it though. I'm gonna have to raise this, but then I can't raise it. Looks like I already made it too big. Looks like. I feel like that's alright. I'm gonna do this art though. Redo that art. It was definitely tough though. I can't make it 1-to-1. One right there. That works. Does it? Am I proud of that? Sorry. Almost, well, I guess an hour and 30 minutes. It's a good time. That's too big a little bit. Small. Darn, freaking this song. It just made me mad. It just came on too. What the heck is this song? I don't know what this song is, but like it came on. It reminded me of this Final Fantasy song, and I'm mad because I wanted to play it, but I don't know the name of it. So now I'm just irritated. It was like 2 notes too. It's not the song's fault, but still. It's like don't whatever. I don't care. I'm gonna pretend I don't care. It's not as even as it should be, but I think I could just literally use thick. It's alright. I think this is a star, Boro star, probably. I don't know. I don't understand graffiti. I'm actually surprised how well I made that. You guys can barely see that. My bad, my bad. This is definitely taking a lot of time, so I can't do this for everything. For all the level design I do have so far. Look how much work this took. You know how fast Jimmy runs? How fast this man can move? Running down here is gonna take like 2 seconds. Did someone put graffiti over graffiti? That's kind of crazy, don't you think? Would you do that? I feel like that's rude. I don't know. I don't know the politics of graffiti. Yeah. Say right there. You know, tell me what to do. Random song. Made it a little bit too Superman-y. This one's tough. No, I don't have to spend as much time as I am on it. I'll take that. Now what the heck is this? What the hell is this? What the hell is this? Looks like the silhouette of freaking inklings or squidlings, whatever they're called. It's such a racist term. Inklings? Because like everything there's like 3 entities in that universe that sprays ink. Whatever Gelfonso is, inklings, and then octolings. How comes it's inklings when just about everything else sprays ink? It's so, I don't know, it's so elitist when you really think about it. Shouldn't it be squidlings and octolings and not inklings and octolings? That's kind of crazy. Says the former Splatoon player. If you didn't know what I was talking about. I don't think there will be a time where I know what these are, and I think that's okay. I've accepted this fact. Have you? It's a little bit higher. Oh, you guys cannot see it. It's so hard to like keep track of. It's slightly getting bigger every single time. What is this, bro? What is this? I am making shapes. I guess they like form their own thing. You're a loop to loop. I don't know what you should have been, but you're a loop to loop. And you're gonna be happy with it. I know that's an S. I know that's an S. No matter what happens in this life, I know that's an S. Take it. Definitely. Okay. This one right here. Oh, it's actually it's white, not gray. I guess I was just drawing it out or whatever. So now I need to go back and do these stars. Whatever the heck these are. Then again, like, if this is just graffiti of some guy doing graffiti, like, I'll do graffiti on here. No one's gonna stop me. Not like the cops patrol here. If it's just that, you know, I'll keep it in. It's whatever. But if it turns out this is gang affiliated, then obviously I gotta take it out. It is good art though. I'll only say that. Despite me not understanding what the hell these words, letters are even are. I don't even know if this is a B. It could be a B. think isn't that the same color? Let's try. Man, I don't. Uh, I like how this thing down here at least tells me if they're the same color or not. These two are shams, and I think there's two reds, and these two are shams. Oh my gosh, they're actually different blacks. That's crazy. I did not know that. They're so similar. These two are shams, though. These two in particular. That or Google lied to me. What is the lighter one? I think this is it. Yeah. It's the lighter one. All right. Oh, I didn't make the little circle for the art. Oh my god, circles in pixel art is so easy. If I was doing this in a Paint Studio, Paint? No, if I was doing this in Adobe, um, Adobe Clip Studio or whatever, I would have like had like 7 different tries on that singular circle. Oh, dope. It's a lot of work, everybody. Now, since I'm finished here, I'm gonna copy and paste this somewhere else in case I mess it up. I have to go through all that or the trauma of realizing I messed something up. When I mess something up, I just get so disheartened. I need a whole break. Right here. Here. I can either use black or this gray. And just see what both of them look like. I think black's gonna have to. Okay. Okay, so as far as I'm concerned, I did it. So, last thing, literally very last thing. I don't feel like doing a whole bunch of stuff for this, but I noticed it. So let me do something with it. It's pink. Let's see, so I think I messed up anyway, whatever. You want a big one? That looks kind of weird. Guess what I need to do now? Oh, did I delete them? Oh, I deleted them. That's crazy. I think these are it though. I need to make concrete. Just so I won't be here all day. I'm just gonna... Dang, do I just want to use these? I don't want to add the lampposts and stuff yet because that's gonna take a lot of work. Because I know for a fact I'm gonna be particular about it. Let's see, let me see. Yeah, which one do I use? I guess I'll use this one. Which one of you guys are the same color? Okay, it's you. So yeah, you should be 8 by 16. Or 16 by 8, whatever. That's fine. Should be done. I feel like it has to be this way. We'll try it like that. There is a little indent. I don't think I want to actually like fill it in at all. I don't think that. Yeah, that divot is actually really important. Just because of what it implicates or implies. And I think, Jimmy, how does the light hit your head? Oh, well, I guess the shadow's down here. I think the light is perpetually at the top for Jimmy, which is crazy. I feel like that's poetic in a weird way. So what if I just fidgeted with this for a second? It looks a little weird. The only way it would work is if do something like this. Which isn't bad. I feel like I'd be fine with that, but the end product would be strange. Let's see. Two, whatever. So it'd be something like that. And actually, I have to grab this one. Ah. Yeah, okay. Alright, I'm glad I did that. That little experiment. But I do need to... There is this, though, which makes it weird. There is that. It's a little weird. I think that's fine for the trade-off. Because the great thing about simulating the NES is that you don't have to do it 100% all the time. Gotta make it green though, so it's easier to edit in a Game Maker. Well, kinda. Then use a lighter one. Which, so let me try these real quick. Just use this little. Then I could just switch the colors as I please. I feel like it has to be 2 pixels. It can't be 4 or more. 3 might work. No. If the game was a beat 'em up, I would have used 4. But it's completely 2D, it's completely flat. Let me try those two. It's too dark and it goes with the cement. I think this is a good middle ground. Yeah. And then after that, it's just an entire block of black. Whoops. Oh, it's the magic thingy. Definitely scared myself for a second anyway. Okay. $16. It's just black. What the? What am I doing? It's the future, we have technology. Because there is going to be an underground section. I was going to make a joke about, Jimmy can traverse through, the street. 17th? Yeah, this is Broadway. 17th and Broadway. But then every once in a while when he crosses the street, there's like a manhole cover. And so he can, or not a manhole cover, but I want to make a joke about Gary, Indiana and potholes. And sometimes the potholes are so big they created an entire underground system. That's the joke. So like the reason it's black is because there is a secondary level underneath all of this stuff. So now let me grab green. Yeah, I need to grab green so I can isolate it from the rest of the... Yeah, so I can isolate it from everything else. Okay, so that's... Yeah, okay, I'm not mad at that. Not mad at that. I will say though, like, this looks a little obvious. Yeah. And honestly, like, I put that there as a placeholder, but when I say obvious, I mean it's very obvious that it's a placeholder, and that makes me upset, despite that being the reason it's there. This gray actually worked. Need to go. It's a placeholder. Now, let me save this. Save as. Put it like this, and then underscore export. Goodness. I actually need to export this at 4 times the size. Oh, it's 17. I don't know how I got 12 from that. Brain was not coordinating at all. I guess my fingers, huh? Just made it. Just made it. I just made it. I just made it. All right, buddy. Where did you go? Where did you go? These bright textures. Why are you here? I guess I could put it in raw images. Folder, what's in here? The folder, sure. Best. Export? Sure. Alright. Like, my middle finger just moved on its own and put that R there. Now, Game Maker, I promise you were open for a reason. I think I can just literally copy and paste it. Sprites. A remover, I'm pretty sure. Yay! Yay! Think we can be cheap. What did I do? What did I do? What did I do? What can I if something like that happens again, can I control Z? Oof, I cannot control Z. That is crazy. That is that this is about to give me a panic attack. So what I did, I was trying to scroll through the little inspector here, and I accidentally moved the room from the rooms to the sprite. I don't even think you should be able to do that. Anyway, because I clicked middle mouse when I was just trying to scroll up, because I was used to doing that to like whatever. What was I about to do? Let me change the scenery first of all, and then right. It's gonna show that I didn't even have to make it an object. I can literally just... Oh, I can't? This asset can only be applied to asset layer. You cannot do it currently. Cancel. Oh, so I can't put it in as an instance. Okay, well, whatever. So, okay, I will make an object. I think I gotta do two things, actually. Yeah, I gotta do two things. So, a long while ago, I explained that... Let me find them first. Because we're actually starting to play, well, because we switched over to Game Maker, what I will do is take off the synthwave and try out my playlist, which is just for locking in. There's Balatro, but I added that one theme from. We're just gonna have these songs on loop. What if this changes the mood by too much? We're almost done though with the stream. Anyway. This is very peaceful, a little too peaceful. And I didn't notice this until now, but that part of the song just now, it switched from what's it called? Major to minor in those three chords, I think. Anyway. Before I lose my train of thought once again. So walls and platforms. Where shouldn't be enemies. Test blocks. Okay. So gosh darn it, why does it do that? Test blocks. These are what these things are, but in the code I have it as the platform is what Jimmy can stand on and do all this other stuff with, and not test block. And the reason that is because test block have those objects as children. So what I'm gonna do, I think I can just duplicate test block invisible. Go to this thing and then add an event. Create. Is there visibility? Two. Is that object invisible? Wait, don't I just make the image alpha completely zero? Thick. Test block spray. Uses test block spray. Let me go to test block spray. Copy and paste it, or duplicate it actually. Gonna be different colors. What the? A little too much. With this peach. And I go back to dark ones. Yeah, that'll work. And I guess this. It's hard to see in the editor. I'll take it. So now if I... Sure. Now, if I move this block on there, Jimmy shouldn't see it. But he should still be able to interact with it. Sick. Okay. So I guess down here, let's do it. Test. And typically in Game Maker, I would manually, ooh, this is big. I would manually quadruple the sprite size because I already did that in whatchamacallit. I just move everything up, it's fine. Man, I gotta make the stage a lot bigger, huh? That's crazy. I was definitely not. I could just do. Be over. Camera can't see you anyway. This is no, it's not. Let's see. It's a little off. I think it's supposed to be like this. This is what the this is what tests are for. Okay, now oh, okay, so we need to go to the instance and put it all the way at the top. So everything else is in front of it. Oh, I thought. Okay, yeah, all the way at the top. This is, I feel like this is how I want the entirety of the game to be, where like I make the sprites separate from like the actual physical stuff. That way I don't have to worry about it too much. And, like when I finally set out everything, I can just put in the assets. I feel like that's how I want to do it. Gosh darn it. Let's see how this looks. This isn't bad. Yeah, this isn't bad. This isn't bad. It's a little jittery, unfortunately. I need to fix the the frame rate. I tried to, I really did. But like I started, oh, that's a little too high. That's a little too far. Okay. Yeah, we're workshopping. Actually, okay. Making the mechanics. But anyway, what was I saying? This looks good. I need to fix the frame rate because I really tried. I really tried to like fix it to 60 frames per second, but I coded a lot of the mechanics. I coded a lot of the mechanics in 30 frames, and so it's very difficult to retroactively go back to fix that 260 slash 120 slash whatever the heck I want the frame rate to be. Oh right, the background is kind of messing it up. Okay, I did want to do that too. Make the background the skybox essentially. I gotta figure out how to do that in a second. The graffiti looks nice. This isn't bad. I think this is a really good test. The only thing is, despite knowing for a fact this part right here is just a placeholder, this definitely does look a little bland, so I need to avoid this. And another thing is I need to have some type of system. I need to have yellow paint, essentially. I need to have some type of system where the player just knows what's a platform and what's not, what they can jump on or what they can interact with. That's going to be really important. He has just enough jump height to get over that. I think in the maybe we can have like one landmark per block. That'll probably be the better way to do it, because I definitely can't make the entirety of Broadway by March, or not by March, by April. I guess May. By the beginning of May, I definitely can't do that. Maybe this is a little too big. But at the same time, this is about the same exact time it would take to walk this far. But does that matter? Does that matter? So let me make this background. Because this is nice. This is great. It makes me happy. That said, I think it's just like on a different... Yeah, this one's a little ugly. I ain't gonna lie. I think I just need to... I think I literally just need to, what's the word? Simplify it. Yeah, I think I'm using too many different colors. So let me just get this black. Delete all this stuff. All the ones that are just weird for no reason. It's even hurting my eyes to look at it. Let me grab this blue and take out these purples, because I think that's what it is. Yeah, the three colors definitely mess up your vision a little bit. Sometimes they're a little too close together. So there's that. Okay, now let me get these blacks back. Is this 4? It's 4. Make 2 here. Then 8. And then 4 for the black. Could I move this down? I just saw how that would look, but would that hurt my eyes again? feel like it does a little bit. I think that's fine. And then what I want to do is copy and paste this. Really down here. I think. Now use one of you. It's not bad. I need to erase this, actually. Let me lower this part. Do I flip it? It's probably the way to go. Crap. Don't do this to me. Whatever. It did it to me, that's crazy. So, I need to double it. I need to double all of them. Because this line is really throwing off my eyes. Like it's really hurting to look at. That's definitely a problem. This one's fine. Oh, but no, I was just thinking about adding one. So let me see. Let me see. Is this 4? Better on the eyes. And I can separate them a bit more. Save as skies next one. About yeah. See this real quick. I feel like that's right. I can make it a little bit higher for good measure. I think I'll do that. I could put it in the center. Separate it a bit. I think that works though. I think that works. I think I can just export it. Oh yeah, it did that thing. Oh, it's just in aspect textures, okay. I don't need you. Set to sprite. I think I can go into background. Is it this simple? Oh god. Do you work? Oh, ooh, 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 ooh. What happened? Why did it do that? Let me see that again. Why is it doing that? That's so... Oh, it's because there's no textures in the background, so it's not filling those textures. And so it's trying to fill those textures despite them not being filled. And so that's what it's coming up with. That little... Because I... freaking... The only reason I know that is because... Oh god. The only reason I know that is because I was looking at a playthrough of Mouthwash. Woolly Versus. That's what I was watching. And he was like explaining that's how that works. Like, oh, I guess I never really thought about it like that. They're dead textures, and so the game's trying to fill them in. How do I stretch? Thank God. That fixes everything. Not really. Really, not really. Doesn't fix it. Can I have it follow the player? I feel like that's doing so many things wrong. I feel like that would be doing so many things wrong if it just follows the player. Effect type. Box background. What is this? What is this? No, I didn't want this at all. Blend in. I could just do this the cheap way. I guess I can do it the cheap way. Is it mask? It could be parallax. What is that? Is this what I changed? It's a -1. It's like the camera. I didn't fix it either. I'm trying to figure this out for myself before I like look it up. Not parallax. I can't make. There's no fit to screen button. I feel like that just would have been perfect. Like, oh, not stretch, but fit to screen. Look this one up. Game Maker 2. The background fit to screen. Background fixed to screen size. Okay. There's a stretch box you can take the loads in the room editor. Well, depending on how you currently set up, are you currently layer? Probably is a layer sprite XY to like a easy quote size, save scale vector. Or you can draw the background. Well, that's bright background, blah blah blah. Okay, so I'll just go back to where it was. I think that's how original was. Okay. So I guess Viewmaster's fun. Viewmaster's a cool dude. To do it. It's in draw sprite. So I'll just copy and paste this code. Start with an underscore? What the heck? Why did I do that? Why did I do that? I guess it was an accident. And I display it and you work. At least how things work in this life. Mother. Oh no, actually, that's important. I did read that. Viewable, Viewmaster, not separate from reading it. What do you mean not separate from reading it? Is it the camera? Not you, Apprentice. Not me. Oh, it's just this. What is your name? There's no, it's not a camera name. Darn, I'm gonna have to actually read it out. I don't want to. I really don't want to. This is when you think the song is about to end. This goes back. That's what the cuckoo sounds like. I have to get to Definitely don't have to get the. Do I? No. Let me see what this camera view thing even is. I'm almost finished though. You can't. Yes, you can. Is it this actually? That's silly. Probably not even. What does it equal then? More than likely based on something. What's no? Oh, 0. Is this parenthesis? Curly bracket? Curly bracket? What are these brackets? What the hell? Why is it that? Oh, I'm tripping. I'm tripping. That's my fault. I'm tripping. Foreground. Skies. Export. That was a trip and a half. That's my fault. It just needs to stretch and then not block everything else. Do I get out of here? What's the depth? Pretty sure this is depth. And I forget if it's positive or negative. Mother. Sprite. So that's just the image index. Change the change the freaking depth of sprite. Which can I change this to background actually? Is that what it is? No. Maybe. I need to copy this though. Oh wait, was this supposed to be right here? Yeah, that's not what it is. Okay. A little frustrating. I guess what I could do is just fix the sprite. Because if I go back here, background, it's right here. Like if it follows the player, it does. What it? So I just need to lower it. Why is it? Ugh. It doesn't even show the whole thing. Man. Edge. So now the problem is that it's fixed. It should follow the player. Maybe I do make it an object. Maybe I do be cheeky. I really want to finish this before I get off. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. Take this off the first time. Yeah, I forgot to put this enemy in here. So you guys can see it. It's really a fan favorite. He walks through walls, disappears and flies. Okay, he doesn't do those other two things. But I did an assignment with a friend, and she designed this enemy for a D&D thing. Oh yeah, she designed this enemy for a D&D thing, and like, I asked her, hey, can I use this enemy for my game? I was like, oh yeah, sure, I don't mind. Ha ha ha, little did she know. Then it's gonna take me to the moon. You gotta fix the visual. What's the word for that? There's a lot of visual noise. You don't just see what you can jump on and what you can't. I think the simplest thing to do would just be like darken everything that can be jumped on, like in the background. I don't think that's a bad idea. But like I said, the general aesthetic of it is completely fine. I'm completely fine with that. We'll fix it up a little bit. Yeah, I'm happy with this. This should probably be in the front. Yeah, I should probably make this something the player walks behind of to give it some depth. I have to make the sidewalk a little bit smaller. That's about it. What was I doing? Right, okay. Gotta make a new background object. It's not a test block. Tipped. Or is it step? Do some math real quick. Master apprentice. I think what I have to do is go into the sprite, say that it's in the middle center, then I have to make this thing follow Viewmaster Apprentice, which is following the player. So it's going to be like object step self.x. With image, I guess image X. Scale. What is this thing? Should be the camera, so I think it should be. I think it already does that though. Like if it's set up like this, then it should be. But it. Gosh darn it! Gosh darn it! Look back. I already did that. I think I. Yeah. Okay. No, I messed this up. No. Get out of here. Stop it. Thing. Yeah. No, there's that. I think, but like it does. It completely fits the screen. I just need to make it stop jumping. And it's kind of slow too. That's kind of curious. I guess it's funny because the camera is following an object that follows the player, and then this thing is following the camera that follows the object that follows the player. And so there's definitely lag there. It's so funny. Anyway. Do that. It's not supposed to follow the player. Is it? How do I do that? I guess it's supposed to be following the viewport, but I don't know. Object follow me. Wait on pause camera. Project follows camera, no jitter.
Hello game makers, this is Game Maker Rob, and in this tutorial I'll be showing you how to make objects follow the camera as seen here. The blue button is an object. You might want to use it for like a main menu or some kind of shop icon, whatever you want. The code is really easy to use. It's to be as easy and very basic camera system here. And I have an object which is supposed to be a button, an object to easily make your objects follow the view without any jitter. So all I've got is I've got a basic room. I've got
We
one
usually draw
object
something this
that
style.
adds some
What's this?
trees so we can actually see
It's
us
not bad.
moving. I've got an object as a camera, very basic camera system here. And I have an object which is supposed to be a button, and it's just a blue bar. If we run the game, then we'll see the button at the start, but when we move around, it's just going to stay in the same place. So here's our game room, there's the button. Oh no, it doesn't follow. Whatever shall we do? So what these two variables are is, as soon as this button's created, it checks where the X of the button is, and it checks how far away from the top left of the view that the X coordinate is.
Oh, that's smart.
And same for the Y. If you don't know, views are drawn from the top left, so the camera get view X will get the leftmost coordinate for the view, and camera get view Y will get the topmost coordinate for the view, which is basically the top left. And all we're trying to do is we're going to use these two variables to make sure that we're always this particular button is always the same distance away from the top left of the view. Just make it larger. Using one view, the X and plus to move around as much. And there we go. The button follows along. Using this code, then you are good to go. It doesn't matter where you've placed your buttons, as long as you're checking where they are at the start when you create them, then and you're copying this code, then you are good to go. That's it.
Wait a minute. Yes. It has a name. I know it does. It's like, oh no, put this in step event. It's supposed to be in a creative now. Then in step event. What are you telling me? I guess I still need to like declare it though, right? I think that's what it's telling me. What I have to do that first thing that I tried. So here actually, on the creative end, I make it equal the apprentice stuff. That way, the X and Y will be consistent. Gosh darn it. It is jittering. Definitely not supposed to move. At least it's supposed to be faster. You know. So I guess I can just brute force this part. Minus 400. Now it looks weird. It's a little weird now. Yeah, I'm gonna have to deal with this later. What's this freaking corner? It doesn't matter how close he is to a ledge. If he's like... But the corners... What happens? There's a texture in between. I think that's everything for me though, for the day. I'm more than likely gonna stream tomorrow. And there's a lot of things I could stream tomorrow. I could stream some more 3D stuff. I could stream some Celasta 2. I think there was one other thing I was thinking about streaming tomorrow. Yeah, that's a tech too. I wonder if I want to keep this in, because my intention was that you get a jump back after you jump off of a wall, but then people can just... That's right, Persona 3 soundtrack. But then I was like, you know, that's some good tech if someone wants to do that. And I like how a lot of this shape... I need to take this back off. Hold on. Yeah. What's I saying? Yeah, someone can use this as tech. because like I used to double jump, I can't jump anymore. And like if I wall jump, then I have to do a perfect dash, a perfect maneuver to do all that. But then I could just double jump, tap it, and then jump again. And like, that's tech. Do I want to take that tech out? These are things you gotta ask yourself when you're making a game. I thought this was bothering me more because it's not completely symmetrical, but you know, it's fine. It does its job. It's still jittering too. The character's not jittering anymore, but the background still is. And I think they'll fix itself if I ever fix it from 30 frames to 60. Still go under here. But yeah, that's enough for me. Thank you guys for watching the VOD, watching the stream, watching the... Whatever the heck you stumbled upon this strange piece of media in this time and age. We spent a good amount of time disturbing the piece today. Actually, no, it was pretty chill. I guess that's really my intention. It's to just be chill. It's to save the piece. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for commenting. Well, I guess it was just a bot. Thank you guys for lurking. I really appreciate it. Best time for me to bid you adieu, farewell, sayonara, hasta luego, hasta luego, arrivederci, all the goodbyes. And until next time, as usual, peace.